is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is July. That means that we are going to be using our pins from our Pinterest board and using them as inspiration all month. So there will be a list of everybody who is playing along. It's separated-ish, so you can kind of get an idea of who's playing what days. And you are more than welcome to play along. We would love to have you. It's good to get those pins off the board and used up. So whether you are using the recipes or making layouts like we are, I highly encourage you to use those pins. So it is the first. So I thought, well, what better thing to do for the first would be to document a picture of my tea, because that is how I start my morning every morning. And I only drink chai tea, and I make my own. Starbucks is a little sweet for me. Haven't really found like an outside. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll drink it, but an outside tea that's not quite as sweet. So I drink a lot of tea. Actually, I think I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea right now because it's time for afternoon tea. So I'll get through this voiceover and I'll make myself some tea. So this picture is from Mother-Daughter Weekend. And I was starting my day. Everybody was still kind of sleeping or moving slowly. I had my tea and my Bible, and I was sitting in the living room and looking out at the beautiful, beautiful forest that we were in and just enjoying my morning. So for my pen, I decided to use a quote. So I actually have a Pinterest board dedicated all to tea. Now, some of them are quotes, some of them are like tea towels, so just all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm going to start with this one, and it says, "But first, tea," which is completely appropriate. So my background paper is a sheet of, I think it's a specialty paper from the Marigold collection from Maggie Holmes, and I'm going to use it in its entirety. So I'm not going to back it. I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to enjoy the scallop. Like, do you remember back in the day? Like, we used to buy these kind of papers all the time. I know that I was a sucker for them and love to use them. So it'd be interesting to see if that is going to be something that is going to be coming back. So I'm going to use this sheet in its entirety. I'm going to grab my photo, and I am using the Turn the Page collection from Pink Paisley from Paige Evans. And it's a great one because it actually has teacup paper. And after I backed my photo with tons of layers, including the teacup paper, I did notice that this little scrap had a little teacup left. So I went ahead and fussy cut that out, and I am going to start working on clusters. So I am going to do 3 clusters. I'm starting up in the top left-hand corner. So I had 3 stickers left from, I want to say it's Auburn Lane. And it was a little book, and it says all you need is a good book, and then the other one said everyday life, and then a little like floral. So I'm going to get all of those on, put my little fussy cut teacup, wow, that's a lot, up there in the top. And then I found this cute tag with these stacked teacups. So I'm going to put that in the bottom lower hand right corner and start that little cluster. And then I am going to work on this cluster to the left. So I found a frame. So I thought these were the Turn the Page die cut pack, which they are, but I think there's a couple of other Page Evan collections that have been added to it, because I just feel like that's not, like, especially that blue frame up there, like that wasn't part of this collection. But I feel like I can use them all. So I added some more books. I backed that frame with that circular element, and then added a floral little arrow that says start here, don't stop. And I did have 2 puffy stickers. Those are Jen Hatfield. One's a tea kettle and one is a teacup. It's more of a coffee cup, but I'm going to go with it. And so I put those in the 2 bottom clusters and then added the floral bit to the top. So I did go off screen and adhere everything down. And then also adhered my title, which is my Pinterest pin. So you'll see that. And then I am just going to finish it off with some sequins. So these are the Vintage Things sequins, and I love them. They're the same color as the background paper. They do have like a white in them too, but I think, no, I did use the white. So I do use all of them, which is nice. So I just use my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. I'm going to add a couple of dollops of glue, especially in that tag hole so that it is covered. I didn't want to do any twine. And then I just take my sequins and I put them in a dish. I have a couple of dishes. Obviously the pineapple is my favorite. And then I use my crystal katana to adhere them all down. So that is going to do it for the first. I hope that you enjoyed this process. I hope this inspires you to go onto Pinterest and use the things that you have on your board, and get them off and get some layouts made or dinner. I'd be good if you made dinner too. So there are my close-ups. There is my final product. And then I will see you tomorrow for another process video. Remember to wear your crown. Bye.